Or Ratchet Club. I mean, ooh, we can see ourselves.
No, I said when we get closer.
Yeah, I had to switch cameras. My son died.
Remember last time we was in the car looking at Christmas lights? Ashia, he rolled the window up.
Hot boxed us.
He tried to kill us. Like, this shit was in there dying. Like, I need to go see you because I need to get my eyes tested. Because the bitch can barely see. Hey, it's Taneya.
It's Ashia.
It's your boy Ye.
And it's your boy Rashad. And you know you're watching.
Today's topic is, would you rather have $1 million or travel anywhere for a year?
Free.
Well, yeah, free.
You gotta emphasize. You gotta emphasize. That's gonna impact my decision. I'm always thinking.
Cause of course it's gonna be free because if it wasn't, then you technically can travel anywhere, anytime, anywhere. Yeah, if you had it like that. But free. So.
Want me to go first?
Yes.
I would like to travel. Let me tell you something. I feel this how I view it. $1 million would be so nice. Especially thinking of my where I'm at right now. $1 million would be great. However, if I get $1 million and I die the same day, it's like, well.
What if you get to travel for
$1 million?
You die on travel.
However,
You die traveling.
I could die in Bali, skydiving, enjoying the beautiful scenery. Like,
She trying to.
me personally, I just feel as though, money. Yes, money is everything. But I feel as though having memories and creating memories and having something to look back on and cherish is more important than money. Like, I feel like by me traveling already, seeing different countries, it's so beautiful out here. Cause it's like I complain about this, that, and third. You go to other countries, you see how people live or how beautiful their place is, and it's just like it makes you appreciate, honestly, Earth more better. So me personally, because I like to travel, I would choose traveling than $1 million because it's like, alright, I'll work whatever, but I get to see the world for free. Like, I get to go anywhere I want, anytime, for free, and enjoy, get to see different countries. So me personally, I would choose to travel. That's just me.
Yeah. I was over here debating it in my head, and I think I'm gonna also choose traveling, but I'm looking at it from a business aspect. So it's like, yes, I want to travel to see the world and experience a whole bunch of fun stuff. But if I can really connect with people in different countries, I can build up a social wealth in a sense that can get me much further in life than just me having $1 million. So building connections or just building my net worth in a sense could kind of get me more in the long run than just $1 million. So yeah, travel.
That's interesting. That's why I questioned my purse because I didn't know if you were going to say travel or money. The reason why I would probably say money though is just because while traveling is going to be great, and I do agree with everything that you guys said, the reason I would probably choose money is just because it can affect more than just me. If I get the $1 million, I can kind of put my family in a better, not my whole family, so just for you bitches' names. It's not for my whole family, but I can kind of set my family up, in a better situation where, I can buy my mom a house, I can buy my sister a house, make sure, she's good, my grandmother, and I can still have enough money to be able to take care of myself, and I can still travel. It may not be for free, it may not be for everywhere whenever I want, but I can still have that to set myself up to be able to create more income and to be able to take care of my family in a better position. That's why I would probably say money over traveling.
But see, with the money though, you were just given the millions of dollars. It wasn't like you knew how to really make it. So once it's gone, yeah. So once that $1 million is gone, it's like, now what? Like, you don't have that financial smartness yet.
That's why I said you gotta use that to set yourself up. That's why I said I would buy them, their stuff, get them set up.
You gonna buy them everything, and how do you gonna maintain it?
That's their business, what they do with their shit. That's their I'm we're not doing I'm buying, mansion and you can't afford to pay your mortgage. No, I'm gonna pay off your house. Okay. I'll pay off your car.
I get you.
You stay within your range. I'm not saying that you can't get a bigger house.
You gotta work, but you don't have to worry about these bills.
The point is to get you set up. That's all I'm saying. The money is to help get us set up.
What if the car ain't right and then the house ain't what it need to be? That's more money.
It's really ain't a lot no more, especially when
it's really not.
$1 million is not a lot, but that's why I say y'all thinking it's not to take care of me. It's only to get us set up.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not to take care of me. It's to set us up. It's to put me in a position where it's like, okay, so instead of me worrying about how I'm gonna pay my rent this month, instead of me worrying about how I'm gonna pay my car payment and all this stuff this month, I need to now worry about, okay, so if I'm in a, so say if I want to stay in the eyeglass world, all right, so now I can use, again, it's not all this money, but instead of me worrying about that stuff with my money, I can take this money to travel, I can take this money to go take classes or look into the stock market or look into other things to help grow my money more. The travel, again, is ultimately a great investment. That's why I said I would agree with what y'all saying. But just for me, because I know where I'm at in life, in my position, and I know where my family is, I would probably take the money.
I probably would take the money as well, because I look at it from a business perspective of I can try to triple that money or like invest or like do whatever with that money. Do investments. Yeah, I can like, splurge a little bit, just a tiny bit, and maybe do like one little travel here or travel there, probably like two. But like mostly from a business perspective of investing and trying to keep the flow of money afloat. So like, you start off with $1 million, you spend some of it, but you try to get it back, and try to like double it or triple it. That's the mindset I would have with the $1 million. So that way I can travel more when, my money start getting better, and I can travel here and there, and like it don't have to be just for a year. It can be for longer than a year, and I'm out of the price range where I used to be, versus if I just travel for a year, I'm coming back to the same stuff over and over. That the area that I don't want to be in, the place that I'm not the income that I don't want to be at. So like, since I got this, free push to be in a income that I wasn't in, and like it's like maybe 2 or 3 times more, for who knows, more than what I make or like what sustainable living that I was in. Sorry guys, I'm getting kind of nervous. Then I would just try to just double it and try to be more business perspective. But I kind of do see the devil's advocate of like traveling for a year, because like memories live forever. You kind of low key, you can make a lot of money, but your memories don't be, wow, I had a lot of money. And if they do, it's like briefly. It's just like, oh, okay, I had a lot of money. But like the more things you remember is what you did with the money, and like where you went with the money. People remember trips. People remember where they went at more than, half the time, more than the stuff they buy, or how much money they actually had. It's more about the memories. Because at the end of the day, when we, on our deathbed or we get older, that's what we're going to have stick to us. We're not going to be really worrying about our money when we get that old, or if we get sick. We're going to be worrying about the memories, look at where I went, this, that, and the third. So I can see why people will pick the memories as well. Because like, even with me, I guess, hopefully, I'm taking a gamble and hoping that I profit. I can lose out, versus they can have endless memories that I will never have. All I can say is, I had some money and I tried to double it and I lost, and it is what it is. But they're going to always have that.
But to play devil's advocate off what you just said, because I want y'all 2 responses now, off of what you were saying kind of in the middle, that travel is only for a year, but once you get done traveling, you have to come back to your same living situation. So once that year is gone by, then what?
You're not thinking about it deeper. So yes, you can travel for a year, but if you make connections with the right people while you're on your journey, you can always extend your travels beyond that year, because you got connections. Like when you know the right people, you can go so much further than like what you would typically go. Yeah. So like this whole year opportunity can be expansive for like a lifetime.
I can't agree there, but it also goes in how you said the same thing with the money. It's like, well, it's going to last you. How do you, you got to get yourself set up in those network connections. But again, everything you do after that year is out your own pocket. So yes, while you do have these connections that you made throughout the year, and you do have these places you can go throughout the year, to get there, you're eating, your travel expenses, your living expenses, your eating expenses, all that is out of your pocket. But you're still returning to the situation that you were in prior to when you traveled. That's why I was more so asking. So I get what you mean though, because you still have those. Because
home.
sometimes people pay for them. Yeah, when you get back home after that year. Sometimes you have your people who you meet might pay for their trips, and they might fly you out. You might actually wind up like living with somebody you meet.
Like maybe business connect.
Yeah,
I was thinking
that. Like you never
I think it's
know
a rich prince or something.
A rich prince in Taneya's place. But it's like I think sometimes
I'll be good.
you give a broke person $1 million, they gonna go back to being broke. It's plenty of like celebrities that made millions or $1 million, and they went back to being broke because their spending habits are already bad right now. So it's like you have to learn how to.
There's a lot of broke people that travel and they come back and be living and doing the same stuff over and over.
I'm not gonna use my year to just look at stuff and that's it. Like I'm gonna make the most of it and try to build connections.
Great example.
Yeah, but
all these people out here be on Section 8, but be going on these trips.
Yeah.
But they come back
I'm not on Section 8.
Yeah.
I'm not on Section 8.
They rent me $37, but their trip to Jamaica was $3,400.
I'm not Section 8.
But they coming back and they didn't had this good trip in Jamaica. Not to say it's not worth it. They didn't have this good trip in Jamaica, but then you coming back and you still on Section 8 and you still trying to pay your rent every month. You still trying to put groceries in your house. Not to say that's what all people on Section 8 is like. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
What I'm saying is though.
My bills be I pay my bill. My bills
Listen,
are paid.
because I wish I had Section 8 shit. Don't get me wrong. But the point is like you're still coming back to those same living conditions that you were in prior to you getting this year.
So it's like regardless, like you said about the money, you may end up back broke, and there's a lot of people that end up back broke. Is the vice versa as well with the trips, because there's a lot of people that take trips and they still be in the same living situation. So it's like I feel like it's all about the individual and what you do with it, and if you have the correct mindset and you stick to that mindset.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna just say that. I was gonna say it's your mindset. Because you give me $1 million, I'll be in my mind. It ain't no saying that. I'll be like, oh, we get this fixed, we get that fixed. You need a car. You need a car. You need a car. You get a car.
Okay, like the people who move out of state and just like move with nothing or for like $500 in their pocket. Those are the 1 year people. I would probably put those in that category because you're taking you're putting travel over finances pretty much. So you have people who move to LA just to be homeless, and that's a real thing. Like they move to LA just to literally be homeless in LA. That is a real thing.
They just trying to
be in LA.
Started and
they move to LA to try to get there. Yeah, to get there.
Don't say they just going to be homeless.
Legit, what I'm saying, that is the wording that they use. What I was watching, the docuseries I was watching, that's the wording they use. People move to LA to be homeless. That's what they said. And it's because of their homeless rates. And they didn't move there and say, yeah, I'm moving here just so I can be homeless. I ain't doing nothing. They do move there for their careers or whatever they're trying to do.
Yeah.
But they're homeless. A lot of their population for their homeless people is like out of control. It's like
but the cost of living is crazy there too, though. That's why
it's very much crazy.
But you gotta think about that too. You chose to go to New York. You're paying
but some people
studio apartment.
But hold on, but some people didn't travel to LA. Some people just live there and just so happen they just can't afford to live there. Because stuff then inflated so much there is ridiculous.
But they minimum wage went up too. If that's the case, and you should have been there long enough to have your job if you were living there. If you were living there already, you have some starting point. Versus somebody who just moved to LA and don't have nothing. If you were living there, your mother got a house, somebody got a fucking house.
Moved to LA and they still to this day they be like, I don't know how the fuck I'm able to I don't know how I'm able to pay my rent, but they still paying their rent. They still living there. That's crazy. I be like, what the fuck did you do? Like,
go to survival mode when you start figuring out.
But yeah, like, what you stripping?
They probably do your own thing.
But when you see these shows where people they got like 2 roommates and 28 and they got like 2 roommates, that's why.
I'm not living with 2.
Yeah, a lot of them do be. A lot of
friends and a lot of friends live together. A lot of friends you see. I
love y'all.
That's why.
Live together.
That's why this rent is fucking expensive.
See, I was open to living with you, but you like the heat when you sleep. That's
what broke out. Yeah, right there. Me and she realized that.
Okay, so no, that's not true. That's the thing in here. I need to be warm at all times. I have my I need to be warm at all times.
Even when you sleeping?
Like, yes.
If I'm in this room, Tishi, when I'm in this room and I'm sleeping, this heater right here is
like under my blanket though. Like I don't want to be shivering, but I want to at least put a blanket on. If I'm sweating,
if I sleep in this room, this heater be on, and when the heater will be covered by my cover. The
right here.
The heater's under my cover.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
That's how it really is. The heater's under my cover.
Yes.
Right beside me.
That's exactly how I need to sleep. I
Can't live
cannot
But for
sleep
them,
on cold.
like with
In the
Khadijah,
summertime, I
Y'all
got
can
2
relate.
blankets.
so like with my roommate, with Khadijah,
Too.
and
With the air on.
them, they don't like to
Gotta
be too
be
hot.
warm.
Like even with Keem, he don't like to be too hot. But for me, it's like
I'm
maybe
dying
I'm
to
hot,
hear
I'm
that.
hot, I'm hot.
Well, I be in my drawers.
Rashad, you hot?
Hell yeah, I'm sweating. Y'all
I
can
am not hot at all.
You had Tito.
In the slightest.
No,
It's a little
like,
no, he was hot when he first came.
You
in. He said
hot?
that.
No, we chilling though.
Shisha, you
I'm a
feeling
little
warm?
warm.
That's what I mean.
What the
That's what I'm telling you. Girl, we on the same fucking page.
The bit was open.
We on the
can't
same
hear
fucking
it.
page. And that's what I mean. Like they're cold, we're warm.
I'm cozy, like
Okay.
it feels nice. Like,
We got so sidetracked.
I do think both are beneficial for sure. Just because of where I'm at right now in my life, that's why I would choose the money from what I explained. But that's just because of where I'm at now. If I was not in a financial situation where I'm at now, I probably would choose traveling because I'm comfortable.
I still would choose traveling. I'll be honest with you. Like, I ain't rich now, but I promise you, I would still choose traveling. I think because, for me, like I said, for me, actually traveling, it's just an eye
It's the
opener. It's
stipulations
like,
on it,
it
though.
humbles the fuck out of you sometimes.
But it's
too.
only free for a year. That's the
That's
stipulations.
okay.
You also
I'll
got to
take
think
that
about
from
that.
You
Yeah.
can learn a
I
lot.
promise
in
you,
that
by the
year
time I come back,
You can't.
I'm about to say I learned something that I can use here.
You can
and
learn a
make
lot in
money
that
off
year, but
of
with
it.
that $1 million, I could have booked me 12
Well, I could
trips.
move
Pause,
to the
pause.
country.
I could book me 12 trips. So you know how they do your trips, you pay off your trips throughout the year? I'll book me 12 trips to 12 different places.
Yeah,
And I can
what
travel.
you do?
And I still have that money in my pocket and it still goes beyond a year. So let's say I get my $1 million in 2020.
I don't know, because traveling be a little expensive. So you want
It's
to.
30,
free.
no. You can go to the Bahamas
Price is
for
Right
a
told
week
us
for
that.
like $3,400 or
The Price is Right told us
$3,500.
that.
All inclusive.
You, I like how you said like a sheep.
When you have $1 million,
$1
Because you ain't got.
when you have $1 million and you plan it out for that whole year, again, I'm planning this out for the whole next year. I'm still working, I'm still accruing interest, and I'm still making money. But what I'm saying is I can still travel beyond that, just that 1 year, and I still have money in my pocket.
Yeah, look. Like this one girl I followed on social media. She from Atlanta, Georgia. This girl moved to Paris. She moved to one of them and did lace fronts. This guy's a billionaire. From going somewhere out of her norm, taking something that she learned in the United States or whatever, not the United States, but taking something that she learned, going somewhere else and bringing it
Supply
there.
and demand.
And that's what I'm
Do that
saying.
right there.
If I go to a different country and learn something that I know for a fact we can use here, and I bring that here, forget
What is that,
my
though?
living situation. If I start making money off of that, I'm good. I am straight now.
Well, that's why we said we can see it on both sides, but I only said that because of my current living situations.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But that's
saying.
why I
But
said we
even
can see
my
it on both
current
sides.
situation, I feel as though even though I can use can I use $1 million? Hell yeah. But in my mindset now, my 2022
And travel
mindset,
is still, even for your current
it's
mindset.
like if you want to travel,
Same
make
thing.
sure you grab something with you when you dip. Like
Okay,
make
that's
sure
fair.
you grab something when you leave because you can travel now today, but it's 2022. Take something you learn and put it to use and change your whole situation.
That's
So
fair.
when 2023 come up, everybody set.
Because what I could also do with my $1 million as well, I could also take my $1 million and invest it in Apple or Walmart or something
Somewhere
like that.
expensive.
And that $1
Yeah.
million that I just took and invested can give me a couple $100,000 back monthly or whatever the case may be. However the fuck they do it, I don't fucking know. But the point is, I can accrue my interest by investing in companies and shit like
But
that,
they
and then
gonna
I can
tax the
travel.
crap out you.
They
right?
can, but
Hell
it's
yeah.
income coming in for years to come. It's not just a one-time thing.
I had a count.
It's coming in for years to come. I
Yeah,
own-
but once you ready to pull that money out, they gonna tax you heavy.
Right. That's why I'm just gonna use my that's details.
Like it's
Yeah,
like
you get the point.
Yeah,
you can invest in the
Yes.
company, watch your money grow throughout the years, and it's gonna look so nice. Let's just say you made another $1 million.
I can sell, and I can sell my shares
Once
as
you
well.
sell it, that's
Even
going
still.
that's going to accumulate its
I don't
income.
have to sell it back
so
to
by
the
the
company. I
end
can
of the
sell
year,
it to someone else. That's what I'm saying. They got these things where they making money off these fucking digital images those fucking
NFTs
things.
or something like that.
And yes, they
Yes,
make fucking
that
bank
weird
off
ass
those.
shit. You see that shit? That
That's
shit
what
is
I mean.
weird.
I can sell it to somebody else.
You still gotta get that money back.
That shit is
You gotta
weird.
put all your income. So like at the end of the year, when it's time for you
It's
to get
still
taxes,
taxable. Yes, I understand.
they
It's
won't
still
get their money
taxable,
back from you.
but it's income I can get to keep coming in versus like just a one-time thing.
And then also with the money, you in a different tax bracket, to be honest. And the rich people, they don't pay that much taxes because their accountants and stuff, they know the in and outs. They know how to get a bare minimum to taxes. Us poor people, or I wouldn't say poor people, but like us working class. That's what I have to reword it. Us working class, we don't know the in and outs that well, or like we don't do the research, and they don't even have to do the research. They can pay somebody to do the research for them. Versus us, we would have to do the research, and we just choose not to do it. But a lot of them, they put in and outs to pay the bare minimum of taxes as possible. So once we get into that tax bracket, we got the money to also do that as well. So like, yeah, they were taxes, but like we can get a good accountant or good somebody that know how to like.
Donald Trump don't pay taxes.
Yeah, to slow it all the way down. Now we.
Donald Trump don't pay taxes.
Let's not think like there isn't some lazy people in here. That's not willing to take that time to actually learn the ins and outs of your money. And let's just say you hire somebody to do it for you. They can take advantage of it and just take your money the whole time and you just trust anybody because you didn't take the time to learn yourself how it works with the whole tax and just in general with money. So it's like if you don't have that mindset to like really understand money with or without it, they don't think you're just gonna automatically be like, oh, it's time for me to let my money now because I got money. It's like, no.
But
what you just said reminded me of a J. Cole line though.
What is that? I like J. Cole.
Something. Geez, I'm mad because I just had it in my head.
Yeah, don't say about don't embarrass us.
No, blacks. Something. Blacks only something because they don't know money. Like yeah, nigga, get your money. I'm gonna pull and find a song. It's pretty much emphasizing how when black people get their money, black people spend their money on sneakers. And no, that's literally that's what he's saying. When black people get their money, and I'm not saying this for black people in general, but I'm saying like
just saying the quote.
This is for people, but I'm saying the quote to give you kind of mindset. Mm-hmm. Like he was talking about blacks versus white. Like when blacks get their money, they spending money on chains and shoes versus investing in stuff. And he was like, that's because blacks don't know money because we've never had money. We've been slaves and stuff. We've never been born from money, pretty much.
Right,
so we don't know money how the white people may know money. And that's just an example. I'm not saying that black people don't know money because we know it's 2022. We doing it as people.
Saying.
Okay. The blacks is doing it as a people. It's 2022. But my point is, the J. Cole line reminded me of that. For people who don't know money, is I think what Shishi is saying. If you don't know money, you can have all the money in the world. But if you don't know money and how to do whatever you need to do with it, you can hire these people, but they can take advantage of you and you would never even know.
Well, we gotta wrap it up. But I feel like I got a summary for it. With both sides is a risk. With it, and it's just what you choose to do with whichever one you choose is what you choose to do with it. It's a gamble across the board. If you choose to take trips for a year or to take the money. So like it's up to you to make the best of it, basically, and what you want to do with it.
If you enjoyed today's video, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. And we'll see you all next time.
Bing bong!